is Madison with Higher Vibrations News, and today I'm here with Ryan Wilson. So, Ryan, you're the author of A Dreamer's Mind, which is a collection of motivational poetry. You also have a podcast called The Positivity Report. So I kind of did a little research on you, and when I saw those things, I was like, you're definitely someone I got to talk to, because our missions are similar. We just are kind of taking them out in different ways. And, I love connecting with people like that and like-minded people, and that's how we change the world. So tell me a little bit about these works. How did positivity become such a big part of your life, and how did you know you wanted to spread that to others?
Well, definitely, I'll first start out just by saying I agree with you completely. We do share the same vision and the same mission. And first, thank you for having me on the show.
Of course, of course.
But to answer your question, right, positivity is so important and everything like that. So together, we all have different ways of spreading positivity. So, that's what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? To like you said, change the world.
That's right. That's right. Awesome. So, you speak a lot about the law of attraction. I've noticed.
Yes, that's my podcast is mostly right. That's so far has been a lot about the law of attraction, and I guess the book as well. That covered a lot of topics that would fall under law of attraction, just not as straightforward per se.
Okay, cool. So how has the law of attraction changed your life or affected your life?
So I would just say, that it definitely changes really everything for anybody. As soon as I always say, it's like a switch kind of goes off in your mind, and you kind of just make this connection and realize that, everything is really kind of in your control, and that you can, make your life what you want it to be. So it's definitely impacted my life. And you just combine that with positivity, and you really become unstoppable with whatever you want to achieve in life, whether it's like really small things day to day or long-term goals and long-term success.
Right. That's right. So have you always been into poetry? How did you get started with that?
So I feel like my whole life, I've always been into writing just generally. So I was familiar with all different types of writing, and like when I was in school, that was always, I guess, my strongest like academic asset, I would say. So I've always been writing my whole life. As far as poetry, I didn't write a lot of that growing up. It was just something that I had done before, and then now when it came time for this, first book for me, it was really time for me to just put it in that form. And express the ideas in that way. Kind of like how you said, we all express these ideas differently. So that was, to me, the most straightforward way to just get those ideas out there initially. And then I can follow up with different ways. So that's kind of what made me take that approach and use poetry to express those ideas.
Okay. I like that. And I definitely plan on getting a copy of that.
Thank you.
And I actually listened to your podcast the other night. Like, I put it on kind of before I went to bed. And I mean, I feel like it's cool to listen to those type of things, even if you're falling asleep, if you don't find time during the day, you know what I mean? Because it's subconsciously like putting those things in there. So that's awesome. And I look forward to like whatever you produce in the future. Because I mean, you have poetry, podcasts. I feel like you're going to be creative and come up with all type of stuff. So it's dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And it's all about just taking a different approach, doing things that, a million people have podcasts and everything, and, a million people write, but it's all about just doing it in your own way and trying to be creative with it. And that's the best way, I think.
Yeah, that's right. So tell us like where we can purchase your book and where we can listen to your podcast, whatever outlets it's on and stuff.
Awesome. Thank you. So my book, A Dreamer's Mind, is available on Amazon.com. Okay. I have the paperback version as well as the ebook Kindle version. Okay. So you can read the Kindle one. You don't even have to have a Kindle. You can do that straight on your iPhone. You use the Kindle app for anyone that doesn't know. So my book is on Amazon. And then my podcast, The Positivity Report, is on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, as well as, I believe, 7 other platforms. So really, wherever you listen to podcasts, you likely can find The Positivity Report. So definitely check that out.
Nice. Okay. So tell me, were there any books or people or tools, anything that has inspired you on your spiritual journey?
Absolutely. So the first book that comes to mind is The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success, written by Deepak Chopra.
Okay.
That is an unbelievable book, and that really was one of the final keys to me in like connecting a lot of things in my mind and bringing everything full circle and connecting everything for me. So that book is unbelievable, and I would definitely recommend, like, if you're looking to start with the law of attraction or something like that, that's an amazing book. So that had a great impact on me. And then now, on a day-to-day basis, I kind of just, you know, look at videos and other people that are in this genre and do podcasts like this, and I just look for inspiration from them and just kind of, how can I do this in my own way, take what kind of works for them, and use all that to my advantage. So now I feel like it's all about just going on to Instagram and stuff and just seeing different people, whether it's like one video or consecutive videos, just out there, like, putting ideas and concepts out there.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. So tell me, how do you define love? What is love to you?
Love to me would just be, you would have love for anyone that's important to you in your life. I wouldn't think of it as like a romantic sense of
Right.
love initially. I would just think of love for your family and your friends and all the people that are there for you and support you. Love is, you know, you can love pretty much everybody. I think there's like a Big Sean line that I really like, and it says, if you love me, I love you. If you hate me, I love you. So I
That's right.
take the approach of, I got love for everybody, like whether you got love for me or not, like I will have love for you. So there's so many different levels of love. Like the love for your family is going to be different than the love you have for, someone you've never met before, but still there's love for everyone in this world. So that's how I would define love.
Okay, cool. I like that answer, definitely.
Thanks.
In what ways do you feel like we can improve as a human race?
I just think that positivity is the simplest key and the biggest thing that everybody can work on. You either choose to be positive or choose to be negative. You're choosing either way. So
That's right.
I think if everyone just embraced positivity and an optimistic approach, that would just change everything for everyone. People would be positive towards each other instead of negative and stuff like that. So that to me is the easiest way to change yourself. And then when you're positive towards yourself, you end up changing the world and everyone that you come in contact with. So you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta help yourself first. So help yourself with positivity, and then you'll help the world with positivity and love.
Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Well, I think that's all the questions I have for you, and it was such a pleasure to have you on. And like I said, I look forward to everything you do. I'm definitely going to stay in touch, and we can always collaborate, make things happen, whatever.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me on. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me, promote my book and my podcast. And I look forward
Always.
to showing you love and support in the future. And let's just keep getting this together. So thank you.
That's right. Thank you so much.